Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to break down a play that we took both on Twitter, live on Twitch, and on the Discord as always. So actually, this is a play that I had pre-planned for set limit orders and kind of came back and traded some of it live on the options account, but also had the forex play on it. We're going to be going over why I decided to short at the exact level that I did, why it worked, and kind of was my risk, was my reward. As you guys know, with all trade recap, we always trade short position, it seems like. Did we? No, I think the last one was actually a long position. But anyway, if you want to trade live with me in the Discord, link will be down below. You should hit a like if you find this information to be useful, which I think you will. And let's go over the play real quick. So my play, which was also mentioned on Twitter, was a 443 A short on SPX 500 with a stop loss over 4445. So if we break down the play, it would be something like this. 4445 would be 4438 was right here. 4445 would have been right about this level, and then with a target of 4416, so right around this level, which you guys can see it did play out. Now my execution display was not the best. I'll tell you guys, I closed it a little way too early. I still made profit on it. It was fine, but just did not just follow the plan as I should have. It really was never in drawdown really on the hourly time frame, the 30-minute time frame, which was the breakdown on display. But it is what it is. Still made profit. Sometimes you have the good ideas, but execution is not the best. So let's first go over why I'm removing all my drawings, and let's go over why I was looking at this play. First of all, you guys can see the SPY on this hourly has been on a pretty big downtrend, and then we got on Friday this move up here. Now this is a pretty big move up after taking out this liquidity for 4362. So I was expecting for a continuation before another short. And if we understand how Fibonacci works and the whole theory, you guys know I love my golden pocket. So if you draw a fib from here to all the way to the bottom, you had the golden pocket range around about 4430 to 4435. So I'm thinking, hey, we had this big, took out this liquidity, big move up. It's probably going to retrace into that golden pocket range and then short it. But as you guys can tell, I set my order for 4438, which is actually a little bit above this range. You can see it was nearly the top. We missed it. The top was 4439. I missed it by a dollar, but it's fine. So why did I choose 4438 versus the golden pocket range? So first, what I would have done is draw my golden pocket range. So right around this level, 4438. Sorry, it was 4435 to 4430. Something. It was like something like this. Anyway, it's important. Then I'm looking at this hourly. You guys can see it's a fair value gap. Then I would like to zoom it into a 30-minute. And then confirm the fair gap, the premium fair value gap. So in 30 minutes, you see this one here, but then there's this one above. Then you draw the halfway point of that fair value gap, which if we take from here to here, would be right around 4435. Right here. So for 435. Again, lines up with the top of a golden pocket. And also I was looking at this previous 30-minute consolidation right here. You guys can see this 30-minute consolidation. So what I like to look for is when you have the exact level of the golden pocket of a fair value gap, a lot of times it does overshoot it very so slightly. So I like to look for if there was any previous consolidation area. As you guys can see, if we drag this out here, you see there's a major consolidation area a few times from all the way, if you start from July all the way to now. So I like to move my level into the halfway of that point, which in this case would be around 4438. And also, as you guys can see, it would be very shy of filling that fair value gap, making the entry a little bit safer. Because with a fair value gap, you do look for the halfway point, but there's a pretty good chance you can't fill it. So I look at the prior consolidation and orders that could be set in it. You guys can see all these orders here. So I would put my point at halfway to consolidation. It's also a little bit of the golden pocket and a little bit about fair value gap, making it a risk reward a little bit better and a little bit easier to hold. So you can see now holding this feels much easier. And we're gonna stop loss over 445, which should be above this level, and that would above this level right here, which would first be the fair value gap being filled, and second of all, above that previous consolidation I'm taking consideration. If you close above that, your idea breaks down, and more than likely you probably go higher. So that's why I have my stop loss here, and my profit target would be down here because it was the previous breakout area. So you guys can see this consolidation this was all Asian London session from today on Monday, and you kind of can draw like a triangle, however you want to draw, or you want to call it. It's a consolidation that when you see price tighten up and then break out. It's a consolidation. Something, hey, it broke out. It's gonna have a pullback to, at the very least, to retest this. If it's really weak, it can go all the way to the gap fill, which will be this dotted line, which is the Friday close. But more than likely, it's going to go here before it goes higher. And it's kind of came down to that price. You don't want to chase when prices, you guys can tell here, was mooning. You don't want to chase it up there. So I'm looking for this rejection area with a nice over 1 to 2 risk to reward, which played out very nicely. So hope this video helped. Hope these breakdowns have been helping. If you missed the Twitch streams, I know not everybody can watch the Twitch streams because they're kind of longer, and people work and things like that. So we like to do these straight recaps to break down why or where I entered and those situations. If it's good or bad, it doesn't really matter. Like for us, it's been pretty good. And yeah, if you get into Discord, link will be down below. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Peace.